Hello, hallelujah, everybody. This is Justin Watson, the emeritus here, and just in time. I'm so excited because we're getting to conclude the last two steps of purchasing a house. So let's talk about it. Let's get this over it. Okay. So let's talk about it. So we are talking about, let me get to the main thing, the 13 steps. So if you've been following, and if you make sure I ain't hitting stuff, if you've been watching the videos, there's multiple steps through to purchase a house. Okay. So we're getting you guys ready for what's to come. Okay. Steps 1, 2 are very vital. Those two videos, if you're watching this video for the first time and ain't watched the other ones, go back and watch 1 and 2. Because this video ain't gonna make sense to you until you know what 1 and 2 is doing. Because you got to get yourself prepared. Look, as I shake my head, prepared and disciplined for what's to come. If you're not disciplined, then steps 7 and on ain't gonna make sense, and it will never happen to you. So you must be disciplined. Okay, so let's talk about. We talked about the final, get the home appraisal on the last episode, and we merged ask for repairs and credits because steps 11 is the in between 9 and 10. It's like 9.5, 10, So basically, I just kind of absorbed that one into those two. This episode is doing the final walkthrough and closing on your home. So I'm more likely going to merge both of these in together because, again, a lot of this information is just for you to have and to know what we're having to do here if you're allowing us to help you do the services. Otherwise, then it's going to be you because of you have someone outside of us, or you don't live close by. Okay, just trying to help you out. That makes sense. All right, so let's talk about your final walkthrough. Okay, so these are some of the things that you need to be looking for when you show up to your house that you just done put an offer in. You don't put the offer in; it's been accepted. You're approved. You've done your inspection. You did everything right on your inspection. They've done everything they're going to do on the inspection. They done got the credits. Everything is good. You got your house for $399.9 and everything, and we're going on the closing table. Okay, so this is vital because what you did on the inspection, what you requested to be done, needs to be done before you sign on that dotted line and you give them their money. Just saying. Because after you sign, it ain't going to happen, or it's just going to be hard to do. Or you can do an addendum. If something hasn't been done, you can say, hey, this closing is contingent on X, Y, and Z if they haven't done what they said they was going to do. Just saying. Again, information that Titus can help you out with. If you have any questions, just give him a call. So the exterior, curb appeal, entranceway, lighting. Some of the things that I didn't pay attention to on one of my houses that I wished I had, and I said, for now on, I do. Light bulbs. People don't realize that. Make sure there's light bulbs in the house. Make sure all the lights work. Make sure all the lights work. Make sure all your windows go up and down. Just saying. Those are just some things that people don't pay no attention about. The mechanisms of life. Make sure your living areas, cleanliness, the walls, the floors, lighting, HVAC, all that stuff. Make sure that they ain't got no bigger holes in the wall. Carpet is fine if they got carpet. That there is no, damages to the PVC flooring or whatever flooring there is. There's no damages or anything of that nature. The HVAC, thermostat, and everything's working on that stuff. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time when you're doing your walkthrough. Kitchen appliances, make sure everything's working. If you got to turn on all the faucets, turn on everything, turn it all on, because you want to make sure that everything is working when you go to closing. Look at your counters, your sinks, plumbing, your bathrooms, everything, fixtures, everything is just repetitious. When you go in each room, lights, flooring, walls, faucets, lights, flooring, walls, faucets, lights, flooring, walls, faucets, lights, flooring, walls, faucets, light. You just got to do the repetition every time you walk into each room. Okay, so the more rooms you have, the more times you're gonna be lights, flooring, fixtures. Just keep doing till you get done with it. Okay, and you go to each room until you are done. That song even was hopping. It made Hunter look up, so that means I was popping. So anyway, just be sure that whenever you go for your final inspection, or your final walkthrough, that you're doing this stuff. Okay, lights, flooring, fixtures. Ow! Walls. Okay, final touches, odor check. If they smokers, got pets, you can smell pet. I can smell cat piss. I don't want to know if I'm supposed to say that word. Sorry. I can smell cat urine. Let me get professional. Urine, dog feces, all that. I can smell that. Anybody can smell that if you're not around it enough, a lot. So you make sure if they have an animal that they replace the carpet. Just being honest, because you cannot get rid of that smell. Just honest. Okay. Documentations, final agreements, your warranties, all that stuff. That stuff, make sure you have all that stuff and you are ready to rock and roll. Because when you go to your closing, you're going to go in there. Just went to my house or your house that I'm about to sign. This is going to be my house because before I leave, I'm getting the key. Because this is when you get excited. This is the exciting time. This is when you get the key. You're going to get excited because you get the key. You're going into debt. So everybody gets excited about going into debt. I don't understand it, but we do. But anyway, so basically these are things you're going to be doing when you go to your closing. This is some of the things that you will face. With us, we're telling you what you're going to face. If not, they should tell you, but this is it. Closing disclosure, you're going to need that. You will receive that. Final walkthrough, the paperwork of your final walkthrough. Did you find out anything that needed to be fixed? Blase, blase, blase. There it is. Your closing cost, that's going to be in there. You will pay 2 to 5% on average when it comes to closing costs. Some sellers will pay your closing costs if you ask. But it depends on what your offer is. Don't come with them with a low offer. The house is $300, you offer $200, and you want them to play closing. They're gonna look at you. Even at $250, you want them to play closing. They're gonna look at you. I'm just saying, unless it's just a horrible situation. But most of the time, 2 to 5%, you should be able to expect to pay that. These fees include the loan origination, application, title insurance, and some things miscellaneous behind the scene. But typically, those 3 or 4 things, those are definitely included in your closing. Documentation, you better bring, as always, your driver's license or ID. Okay, proof of homeowner's insurance. That's what we do here. Once Titus finds you your home, he's going to reach out to the insurance department. The insurance department is going to then do a quote. Okay, you will know before you get here what your insurance is going to be. Okay, just letting you know. And most people don't realize insurance has 2 types. Okay, when you do homeowners insurance, they have the type where it's just your regular, and you have extended dwelling. If you add the extended dwelling, that's typically for people who are going to rebuild their home. You pay for that, okay? The dwelling is the most expensive cost in the insurance policy, and we'll talk about that on another episode. But that's the most expensive part. So if you're going to rebuild a house, the house is worth $300,000. You can honestly reduce the dwelling to $250,000 and add a 20% additional dwelling coverage and save a ton of money. You just got to know how to do it. And that's why we do that here at Just in Time. So don't forget to give us a call at 888-505-8963. Go to our website or talk to Titus and we'll make sure you're good. Then you got to sign your documents. This is when the rubber meets the road. This is when it hits. I'm going into debt. I'm going into debt. I'm getting a house. I'm getting a house. Okay, boom. Got your house. Boom. Funding. Soon as you sign, they leave the room. Bring the seller the check. You don't get to see this. They bring the seller that check and bring you the documents. Hey, here's your debt. Boom. Now you officially own the home and you get your keys. And that's it. That's it. You get your keys. And if you have a realtor, sometimes they give you a housewarming party, a housewarming gift at closing. You know, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. All of ours have. We try to. We do. Not try. We do. So that should just be something. And then if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. You better ask. Okay. You want to make sure, like I said, before you leave, you got your keys to the house, any garage door openers, all that stuff. You have those. You want to make sure that you have homeowners insurance because you don't want to sign for something you don't have insured. Okay. Because you can, tornado come same day, tear the house up, catch on fire. You done signed for $300,000, gone. Boom. Okay. Just those type of things. Don't be afraid to ask. Just be prepared. That's all. Shoot. As I said, going back to the main page. Y'all did it. We have concluded the 13 steps of buying a house, of how to buy a house. And it was a fun, tedious process. because hopefully you have learned something. Hopefully you are going to be better prepared. So when you call us at step 7, you be like, hey, I've done steps 1, 2, 3. Here it is. Boom. We're ready to rock and roll. Okay. So basically, guys, when you get ready to buy a house, please don't forget about us here at Just in Time Services, because like I said, we can help you do a lot. Okay. Not only can we help you buy the house, we can insure your home. We can give you a contractors, things of that nature that can help, do the repairs if needed, anything that you need in the process of buying the home. Here at Just in Time, we can do that. We are a resource of people that have networked out, and we have worked with these people since we have been in business. So we have a true, strong relationship, 100% confident with these people. They have helped so many of our clients, and that's why I've decided to do this series for you. I wanted you guys to understand, if you guys want to own a home, these are the steps that you need to do. Don't forget 20%. 20%. Try to have 20% before you buy a home. I'm even speaking to myself. That's why I don't get in a hurry to do things. I don't try to do what everybody else do, okay? I try to do what's best for me, because my good ain't your good, and your good ain't my good. So we should be all good at the end of the day, because you're focused on your good. That's all. That's all. If you have any questions, rebukes, rebuttals, or concerns, there should be our what is it? Our social media stuff should be on here with links in the bio, contact information where you can reach out to us, because it's usually on the screen below, because he usually has the stuff when I'm not on this screen. And so you can see all that stuff. And then you can click there, because again, we're going to be doing some stuff, some more stuff, more engaging things. But I try to get this done because tax season's up. And I got people that's wanting to buy a house, so I'm sending you here so that you know what you're about to get into, okay? Because I didn't do one on taxes, because I start this after tax season. So guess what? You're going to get the tax one probably in the summertime, just saying, unless somebody asks the questions. All right, guys, remember, I need you, and you need me. Together, we edify, right? Right? Don't forget, Just in Time, where we strive to provide an experience. We'll see you soon.